I mean, there's all types of scenarios. Like I said, these races, pigs, uh, and you have within, without, meaning out here the same thing.
Yeah.
You can go unchecked. You know what I mean? You got your Breonna Taylors, and you got your. I mean, there's so many atrocities. I'll be 62, inshallah, meaning God wills, March 14, and from the time of my conception, I have seen nothing but racism around me.
Right,
you know, if you brought up, and you can only understand what drove Nat Turner to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? And others like him. You know what I mean? Because you being oppressed, you know, there's no way to get from up under that but to pick up arms and defend yourself at that time. If somebody running your house, right? Yeah. What you gonna do? Baby, take your shoe. You want something to eat? Oh, we don't want no problem. No, you can't fight oppression all the time. You can't fight oppression all the time with passiveness.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
You can't fight a bully by saying, please don't bully me.
Right, because the bully
right.
is going to get more aggressive with you because he sees the fear. Just like you see a dog. If the dog start barking at you, start acting timid, the dog will keep progressing towards you. So, you know, others, the Panthers, the BLA, this is why they protected our neighborhoods back in the 60s and the 70s. Because they weren't getting no justice and they had to make the justice for themselves.
So why do you feel that people are not willing to make a defense like all the other people around the world will make a defense for their people? What do you think that we missing right now? Well, you know what I mean?
One thing I can say is we missing is that once I'm an honorary Zulu Nation when hip hop started in the Bronx, and so once you allow these people to get their hands on anything you create, they're gonna corrupt it and exploit it. That's why you see hip hop in the condition it's in now.
Say that again. Say that again.
This is why you see hip hop in the condition it is now, because you allow these people to get their hands and commercialize it.
Right.
And what it was made for is no longer what it is now. Unfortunately.
Now, what would you tell the people that it was made for?
It was made by the youth in the South Bronx as a statement, as a movement. It was a statement of what was going on in the ghetto. The last poets. It goes. Hip hop is not just now. It was in the '70s. It goes way back. You got the last poets. You got James Brown. You got Curtis Mayfield. All these brothers were rapping. You know what I'm saying? And they was expressing things that was the condition, the social conditions that was going on in the black and brown communities.
Right.
You understand? So it's go far deeper than most people see. Most people just see the bare surface of what it is. You know? And the other condition that we are in is everybody want to party and dance. And what are you celebrating for? When our communities are in mayhem, the youth, they don't have no sense of direction because the uncles, aunts, the uncles and the fathers and the older brothers and everybody just for themselves. And it's by design, unfortunately, it's by design. But most people, everybody out here comatose. Like Chuck D say, walking around comatose. You know what I mean? So that's just the everything. Not everything in a nutshell, but just about everything that I see that's need to be fixed. You know, but we just need brothers to step up, man, and be men. You know what I mean? And they're desensitizing the black men now. You know what I'm saying? With the dress, the tight jeans, and the wearing the pearls and all this other stuff. They've been trying to go back to slavery. They try to demasculate us, right. So this is the problem. I'm gonna be, inshallah, God willing, I'll be like I said, March 14, I'll be 62, and it's just disgusting to see our people in the condition we are in now.
Right. You know, we are part of the Israelites under Commander Johanna, and Commander Johanna will always tell us that according to the words of our King Yahushua the Christ, right, that he said, no man can go into a house and spoil his goods unless they bind that strong man. You know what I mean? Meaning, we got the kids coming up, and they being raised wrong, man. They being raised wrong. You see what I'm saying? Because that strong man was taken out of that place. You know what I mean? What do you got to say about the black fathers, man? You know what I mean?
Well, the black fathers, unfortunately, I was raised with my mother and father.
Yeah.
And of course, you know.
That's why young man are they here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, so you know, I mean, this is the problem. You got grandmothers that are 35 years old now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Come on, man. You want to hang out with your kid. You want to smoke weed with your kid. So when it's time to be a parent, how can you be a parent? Because you want to be, you don't want to be your son or your daughter's parent. You want to be a friend. That's based that, and that's just one of the many problems. Then you want to have your kid go out looking like any kind of thing. You know, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu said, "If you don't have no shame, do as you please." And that's what you see. People just do as they please. You know what I mean? You might see a giraffe walk down the sidewalk right now. I'm saying, yeah, because it's ridiculous out here, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, the women don't leave nothing to the imagination. They're just scantily, you know. The woman of the 60s and the 70s, the woman of today cannot compare by far. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the many things that we have going on that's corroding our black communities. It's corroded. It's corroded. You know.
So you're saying by someone else taking our youth, putting them into a music culture, right, to influence other kids, is essentially someone else running our culture.
Yeah, it's just like the Wizard of Oz, ironically. The Wizard of Oz. Yeah. You know, the coward was behind the curtain. The white man, he was behind the curtain, and he pulled it and acting like the big man with the big booming voice.
Right.
And then when you pull the curtain back, it was just a little wheezy old white man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to you know, control the masses.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what we have, unfortunately, here. We have a lot of we just have a lot of sickness out here, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to be the doctors to cure it. You know what I mean? We got to be the doctors to cure it, because the more we're trying to come with an antidote, the more poison they're injecting us with. You know, when you are skeptical of this, for instance, this vaccine, when a man of color is skeptical of this vaccine, history shows you when they gave the Native Americans polo in a blanket, when they did the Tuskegee experiments in the 1940s. So you were all within your right to be skeptical of this vaccine and many other things. You know what I mean? Because you know, there's a whole lot of problems we got going on. You know, and it's sad.
Right.
But I thank you, brother.
I appreciate that, Abdul Bar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? From the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And we are from Command Jihana. We're the soldiers of Command Jihana at the ISPK at 3rd Avenue and 24th, the Israelites.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I appreciate that, brother, man. You know what I mean? Stay strong, black man. All right? Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Yeah.